Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Detention, and today we're going to be going over the 3 main playstyles of Zoe. Also, I am recording this live on my Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/detention. I stream every single day at 1 p.m. EST. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything and you want to ask me live, you can just come to my Twitch and I'll answer them. Also, before we get started, I'm going to be uploading consistently 2 videos a week. One is going to be a guide, and then the other one is going to be like fun solo queue highlights. I'm going to be doing 3 parts to this guide. This is the first part, so this covers the Zoe the playstyles, and yeah, so let's get started. So the first playstyle to play Zoe. Oh, okay. First playstyle is Q playstyle. So this playstyle of Zoe is all about doing as much damage as possible with Paddle Star, which is Zoe's Q. You prioritize heavy AP items and Magic Pen rather than CDR items such as Sorcerer's Shoes, Luden's Echo, Shadow Flame, and Rabadons. This playstyle of Zoe, you really want to play like outside of vision. So you want to look for like if there's any wards in the mid lane, if there's any wards on like the sides of the jungle entrances. You want to know when and where you can ult forwards and how you can get the most damage possible out of Q. This playstyle is specifically good against it's specifically good if you're solo AP because it's the most damage Zoe's going to deal because you're building literally only burst. So yeah, the way you execute this playstyle is properly controlling vision in the jungle areas, like I said before, to look for one shots as well as getting sweeper instead of blue trinket. This is a huge thing to do. Getting sweeper early on this playstyle of Zoe is like super crucial because you need to know where their vision is because this playstyle can't function if the enemy has good vision. It's all about vision denial. You should consider Q playstyle if you were solo AP damage, like I said before, and you have very little setup champion on your team. Champions that work well with this playstyle of Zoe Q playstyle on your team are long range poking champions like Ezreal, Jace, Zera support, Lux support, Zaya, Varus, etc. To go into more detail of like this Q playstyle, most pros in pro play, especially in NA and Europe, they only play Q playstyle, which in my opinion is not the best way to play Zoe, and it's honestly not the most efficient way because it's so risky since you're only building damage, you're not building any CDR, you're literally an actual glass cannon, and all your damage is on your Q. So it's hard to pull off, but it's super rewarding if you can pull it off. But it's definitely not the most way to play Zoe consistently. People that play Q playstyle Zoe is Humanoid plays Q playstyle Zoe. Any like Five Fire plays Q playstyle. Who else plays Q? Wolf plays Q playstyle a lot. I think Eric Dota also plays Q playstyle, and yeah, I don't know. Figure doesn't play a Q playstyle. Sorry, I'm reading my Twitch chat. We'll get into what Figure plays in a second. Okay, Hedge playstyle. So if you guys watch my stream, you know this is my favorite way to play Zoe, but it's not. It's my favorite way to play Zoe in solo queue specifically. It's just the most fun. So the Hedge playstyle is all about weaving autos and ulting forwards to poke with fast Qs and Lichbane autos, and looking for short trades and skirmishes, which means you want to be taking Corruption Potion and looking for as much damage as possible. Like, you want to be like queuing forwards in the minion wave, looking for an auto, queue again auto, so you can get as much passive procs as possible. Also, the meaning of the word hedge means to queue forwards, auto attack, queue again, then auto attack again while walking forwards. So you're zoning them off an area, and when you're walking forwards, they're sidestepping, and it's actually a lot easier for you to land your Q. Also, when you're aiming your Q, you want to aim it at a diagonal angle forwards, so you Q forwards, but like at a diagonal angle. Yeah, so items to focus in this playstyle of Zoe is Sorks or CDR boots, depending on the matchup. Also, the next video is matchup guide, so stay tuned for that. Luden's Echo, Lichbane, Rabadon's Deathcap. Those are like the core. So it's Luden's, Lichbane, and Raba. Those are like the 3 core items on this build. You should consider going Hedge Playstyle Zoe into melee matchups and champions you can space. So I do not recommend going Hedge into like Syndra, Orianna, any range like Xerath. You should not play Hedge Playstyle. It's way, way too hard to play against that. You should go Hedge against like Silas, Rumble, champions that have shorter range that you can abuse Lichbane autos and hedging. This playstyle of Zoe is the most aggressive way to play Zoe since you're constantly harassing them with quick Qs, AAs, and bubble looks. So yeah, you should always, like, this playstyle of Zoe, you should be playing like a legitimate crackhead. You need to be pushing your advantage as hard as you can, looking to be as aggressive as possible without inting. But I'm a griefer and I int all the time, so. Champions that do well with Hedge Zoe are hyper-aggressive champions, such as Kiana, Leona, Kayn, Hecarim, Caitlyn, Olaf, Xin I can't stress this enough, make sure you take Transcendence and the CDR shard in your runes as well as Aerie. So the reason why this is so important is because, like I said, you're trying to play as aggressive as possible. You need that CDR to use Qs as much as possible, use E's as much as possible. Also, you should be taking Ingenious Hunter in this rune page, okay? This rune page should have Ingenious Hunter in the secondary tree in Domination, okay? Because it reduces Luden's Echo and Lichbane's cooldown, and it's really, really, really strong to do. So, yeah, that's hedging, hedge play style. Next on to the best. It's the best way to play Zoe in her current state, in my opinion. I know I just said the last one's really good, but I mean, the last one's it's my personal favorite, just because it's more aggressive. This is like a more traditional way to play Zoe. Last but not least is the bubble play style. This playstyle of Zoe is by far the best way to play Zoe in her current state, especially in solo queue. It's the most safe way and the most reliable way to play Zoe. The reason why it is because you're doing what Zoe's job is looking for picks while being survivable. Also, bubble playstyle makes it so you can side lane on Zoe, which is something that you cannot do on the other playstyles. So if you're playing in like D1 plus, you should honestly look to do bubble playstyle and hedge the most because it's the safest way possible to play the champ. The way you play this playstyle is prioritizing CDR and the 2600 gold AP defensive items, such as Banshees and Zhonya's Hourglass. Those 2 items together make Zoe a huge bitch to deal with. She becomes like, you don't deal a lot of damage, but you are just a little roach running around, like looking for bubbles as much as possible. Like, all you're doing is looking for picks. That's the entire playstyle of this. The core items in this build are CDR boots, Luden's Echo, Banshee's first if you're versing an AP champion, Zhonya's first if you're versing an AD champion, and then Rabadon's Deathcap. Also, in some situations, you can go Banshee's and then Deathcap Zhonya's, or you can do Zhonya's, Rabadon's, Banshee. Just depends. This build makes it so Zoe's sleep is on a 5.6 second CD, so you can permanently have bubble up. So which means you can cast bubble. Let's say you miss. That trap is going to last on the floor for 5 seconds. The second it like goes away, you can cast bubble again. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. This playstyle of Zoe is the best with setup champions or champions with great go buttons. Go buttons are champions that when they press R, it's like game breaking. Like they need to like go it. Like it's like or like champions that have like go button abilities, like you can like chain CC someone, or it's like a setup. So these champions are Leona, Jhin, Varus, Thresh, Tarek, Sivir, Senna, Pike, Blitz, Nami, and Misfortune. Misfortune's really good with Zoe. With this version of Zoe is because when MF is ulting, it doesn't wake anyone up. In this, you should always take Airy and Electrocute, as well as taking Transcendence and the CDR Shard. I can't stress it enough that Transcendence and the CDR Shard are really important in these playstyles of Zoe. Also, Bubble playstyle of Zoe makes it so you can verse really hard matchups and actually survive them, because you're prioritizing your junglers. You're prioritizing your junglers' help to come mid and look for picks and playing with your jungler. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just to recap over some things, I didn't think I went like fully over. No, I did. Okay, that should be everything. If any of you have any questions or anything, answer like type them in the comments, and I will 100% respond. I am more than happy to help you guys. Also, like I said, I stream every single day at 1 p.m. And I answer questions live there. I also do Zoe coaching as well. If you guys join my Discord, you can find out how you can book that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the 3 playstyles of Zoe. So stay tuned next time for the next video, which is going to be the matchups of Zoe, which I go in depth of every single matchup of Zoe, and that will be up whenever it's ready. So it's going to be a really long guide. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And yeah, thank you so much. And if you guys like the video, like and subscribe, obviously. And that's it for me. Bye.